Hey, good morning, everyone. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. It's kind of a dreary, overcast Monday morning here in North Naples. Temperature's about 71 degrees. It's around 7:30. We're standing underneath the Bluebell Avenue Bridge on Vanderbilt Beach. We're going to take a little stroll across the bridge and over to the beach and down the beach in a little while. Thought I'd start here this morning. Hopefully by around 11 we're going to start to see some sunshine, maybe a little blue sky. Good morning, Karen. Let's go for a walk. It's a great little walking path here. This is Connor Park. This is just before you go over the bridge on Bluebell Avenue. It's a nice little concrete walking path here. It's a looped path. Takes you right around the park and under the bridge. Very popular with bike riders, joggers, dog walkers. Good morning. Every once in a while you'll catch a fisherman under the bridge back there behind me. If you're lucky, you might see a manatee or a dolphin swimming past you. A lot of times there's some pretty big stingrays that hang out under the bridge. I haven't seen them. Well, yeah, I did. I've seen them since the hurricane. Some spotted rays. I don't know if they're leopard rays or eagle rays. But when you're up on top of the bridge and you look straight down, every once in a while you'll be able to see them. They just hang out there feeding. The parking lot is straight ahead of me. And there's a crosswalk here. Takes you into the park. So you can either go into the park, take your walk, and like I said, it's a big loop, goes all back around the park over to the left, back around, and if you want, you can come under the bridge from the other side, and it'll bring you out where we are right now. But there's Connor Park. Right now, this is the only beach access that is open in North Naples. He says if you want to get onto Vanderbilt Beach, this is where you have to come, to Connor Park. Walk over the bridge. Got it all spelled out for you. Right now, I've got a video pinned up to the top of the news feed here on Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page. It's a little, 3-minute video that I recorded down at the Naples Pier. What was that? Saturday night when we went down there, Robert and I. It'd be awesome if you could share it. It kind of answers a lot of questions people have about the beach being open, especially down by the Naples Pier. You can see what section of the pier is open. You'll see people up on the pier. You'll see lots of happy people at the beach, kids playing, doing somersaults. So really kind of an uplifting video. But people are still, especially our friends up north, they're asking if there's any beaches open. So that video is worth a few thousand words right there. So give it a share. Help spread the word about what's going on. Of course, I want to remind everybody that there is the potential for some debris still buried in the sand as well as out in the water. And the water probably still isn't super clean yet. But yes, the beaches are open to go take a beach walk, to sit and sunbathe. Down in Naples, up here in North Naples, Vanderbilt Beach. I don't know Bonita Beach, if you can get onto Bonita Beach anywhere. Poor Bonita Beach is a disaster. Down by the moorings, down in that area, down by Doctor's Pass, I don't know if there's any access to get onto the beach unless you happen to have a beachfront home there. Which if you do, I hope you made it through the storm. But for sure, down by the Naples Pier, you can park. The parking lot by the Naples Pier, all that parking is open. The avenues, most of the avenues are open. The end of the avenues there to park. So you can go down to Naples and take a stroll on the beach. The dunes over there, boy, they got hit pretty hard with the storm surge. Cars floating around in their parking lots. That pretty much happened everywhere here, close to the water. We're not going to forget Hurricane Ian for quite a while here. There's lots of reminders everywhere you look. You can see there's debris still down there at the base of the bridge that just kind of, when the storm surge went back out, that's where the debris wound up. Still see lots of dead trees from the wind and salt water. A lot of them are coming back slowly, but a lot of them aren't. All depends on the species of tree. The native stuff is doing pretty well. Very quiet here. Most of these buildings are, unfortunately unoccupied still. A lot of them aren't allowing the residents back in yet. We're coming down the bridge and up to Gulf Shore Drive. Let's see if I can talk Robert into taking a cruise down to the south, see if there's any beach access open down there in the moorings. I know Loudermilk Park is a disaster. I don't know when they're going to reopen that. Somebody heading into the park to do some work. Into Delnor Wiggins. Saw a lot of cars, a lot of workers lined up there yesterday waiting to get in. Hey, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. We'll be out on the beach in a minute here. The entrance to Delnor Wiggins. And that's not going to be open for quite a while.
No, I mean for like Giovanni to have lessons.
And our Bluebill Beach access here. The rules for our county beaches. Notice. No dogs, no alcohol, no glass, no bikes, no fireworks. Mostly common sense rules, huh? Just imagine the wall. That water was as high as this wall here when it came in. Or maybe even higher when that storm surge hit. Oh, there. We got this cleaned out in here. You never used to be able to see back in here into Wiggins. They got a lot of the brush out. Hey, good morning. Used to never be able to see back in there. It's all underbrush in there and it's all been wiped out. My friend Kevin, he was saying, when you finally get back into Wiggins, it's amazing how open it is. And this is what he's talking about. It's just, you can look through all the trees now. Mountains of sand, though, piled up. Mountains of sand. I hear somebody coughing. I hope we don't have red tide. That's not a good sign. Not a good sound. Red tide has been looming. We had red tide here a couple days ago. We're going to know. Normally, you don't have to get up close to the water to smell it. We're going to find out. Morning. I'm not noticing it. I don't have the most sensitive sniffer. People with a lot of allergies are the ones that red tide affects first. They notice it right away when they walk out to the beach. See if we run into Dexter in our travels here. Yesterday we got a peek at a dolphin for a little while, and I lost sight of it. Hey Connie, good morning. I do smell the red drift algae. This seaweed looking stuff, not red tide, red drift algae. That has a very distinctive, like, fishy odor when it starts to dry out on the beach. Daryl, good morning. Happy Monday, my friends. Happy Monday. Looking north, up towards Del Norwigan's Pass State Park. Rich, good morning. Happy Monday. Thank you for the stars, my friends. I do appreciate that. I do depend on your generosity to make ends meet each month. Facebook stars, tips are hugely appreciated. Believe me, every dollar counts. If you want to send a little tip, a token of appreciation, a thank you, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. But above all, just thanks for being a friend. Thanks for hanging out with me. share. Share, share, share. Good morning. We can barely see the La Playa down there. They weren't calling this fog on the news this morning. They were just saying low-level clouds. It looks like the La Playa is in the low-level clouds. Right up ahead there. Low tide's at around 11-ish. I'm really looking forward to when they give us the green light and they say that water is good to go and no problems, feel free to take a dip. And I'm waiting for the low tide when we can see these sandbars. See if there's anything left on them. Any of our little sea critters crawling around on them. Our little olive snails, sand dollars and fighting conchs and moons. Our little moon snails. Sea stars. I wonder what happened to all of them. Hey, Marianne, good morning. Happy Monday. If you're just tuning in, we're making our way south down Vanderbilt Beach up in North Naples. Yes, the beach is open. Open to take a walk on, open to sit up your beach chair, although it's not a great morning to be working on your tan. The only thing is up here, you have to come in at the north end of Vanderbilt Beach. The south end, all the accesses are closed except for the one up at the north end. I do see people sneaking through here and there. Sneaking through in between the buildings. Those are folks that are here cleaning up their units or whatnot. There are some access points for them. But the general public is supposed to use the Bluebell Avenue entrance at the north end of Vanderbilt. I can't stress that enough. Obviously, the message is getting out because we're seeing more and more people out here in the afternoons. Like down at the pier the other day. Wow, that was a nice crowd of people down there for sunset Saturday night. Again, share that video. I got a video pinned to the top of Southwest Florida Television's news feed here on Facebook. Give that video a share just to show people what's going on down here in Naples. Let them know that a little portion of our pier is open. It's going to be a while before the rest of it opens. Salvatore, good morning. I do see lights on, and Some of these buildings, I see them down in the parking garage down below. If you look really close, you can see some lights on in there, in these two buildings. So they got power. I don't hear generators running, but they definitely don't look occupied yet. Well, I don't smell any red tide. I'm going to see if hopefully I'll run into Dexter. Hopefully he'll be coming back along the beach here. See if he smells any red tide. I don't want to smell any red tide. I don't think we're going to see any blue skies here during our beach walk this morning. I'll keep my fingers crossed. It's looking like it's going to be a cloudy, then partly cloudy, mostly cloudy morning. I haven't noticed any little birds running around here this morning. For a while we were seeing a great blue heron here just about every morning. Haven't seen that lately either. Barely see the horizon line out there. Is that a red tide? I don't know. Walking along the edge of the water, it's just up and down, up and down. Just a series of little dips. Looks like maybe a Dexter walking up there. Oh no. See how low that is? See that guy went down there. breeze blowing. There's a big hunk of junk floating in the water right there, coming in. Yeah, we're down. Just coming up to the La Playa here. No rooms available yet at the La Playa. What's this coming up the beach? He's got his fog wear on. I see you got your fog wear on so we can see you coming down the beach.
That's right.
Man.
It's hard walking today. It's soft.
Up to right here. It's like, right
soft.
up at this crest. It's soft. And then out here, it's like this.
Yeah.
All up and down closer to the water.
So it's difficult everywhere.
I saw a dolphin yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah. It's coming up all by itself up to the north.
Well, that's nice.
But then no red tide yesterday. I didn't smell it today.
Not today either.
I had coughed once. I'm like, but I think it was the smell of that stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
Rotting away. But when I came out, there was a lady coughing her brains out. I'm like, oh no.
So how in the hell did that woman get into Delano Wiggins to take those pictures?
Oh, she's the wife of one of the Rangers.
So what is that?
She lives there.
Huh?
She lives in there.
She what?
She lives there.
Not now she doesn't.
Yeah. Well, I think their houses are okay. The Rangers' houses.
Oh,
They
really?
got they're underneath. Yeah, got trashed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, if you're working in there, volunteering, you can get in there. I mean, they got a slew of people.
I know. It's starting to get the beach cleaned up.
Did you see Gosh, yesterday when I came out, there was like a line of cars waiting to get in of no workers.
Seriously?
Yeah, they were lined up at the front gate. Looked like they all had Texas license plates on their cars.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, maybe they're trying to get it done quicker than the 2 years.
Well, it's still a mess.
I hope. I mean,
I don't know if they're going to allow people to walk on the beach, not go into the park, but maybe walk, back along the beach there.
I was thinking maybe they sort of fence it off on the way up there. You can't get into the park.
Yeah.
They can get on the beach.
Yeah. It'd be nice if we could walk on our beach. I just miss being up there in the early morning at Wiggins Pass.
Yeah.
But there's crap still all over the place there. I mean, you saw those piles of sand. That was just one parking lot. That's the whole place is like.
That's unbelievable.
And what I was told is when we do get in there, I mean, you're just going to be able to look through everything because all the underbrush is gone. So it's just like very open and cleared out.
Clearing it out now too.
Yeah. Taking all that stuff, the dead stuff. And then they got to rebuild the bathrooms. I don't know if they'll put boardwalks back because they don't need them because the dunes are gone. Just have a path to walk out. They can put those mats for the wheelchairs that they have now. Yeah. And the people with wheelchairs like those mats. They say they're nice. So,
that's true.
We'll see what happens. It's what it all boils down to is money. Our state parks, one of our best resources, gets the last of the money usually. There you go. Well, you can write them a check, Dexter. Come on, Dexter. See you later. Yep. Yeah, it's a money thing. A lot of the cleanup at Delnor Wiggins, all of our state parks that got hit by the storms here, not just Delnor Wiggins, Gresham, Lover's Key. Over on the other side of the state, I'm sure a couple of our state parks got hit there, St. Augustine. So I think all of our Florida state parks have friends of groups, like Friends of Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park, if you want to help them out with a donation. A lot of you can't help with muscle by volunteering, so donations are gladly accepted and I'm sure much needed. So if you love our state parks, help them out. Who knows, maybe an injection of some heavy funding will speed the process up, the cleanup process. Wouldn't that be nice? It's always fun to see Dexter out here. There's the La Playa. Once again, empty. A major mess. Yeah, I don't know if you're a member of our beach family group, our Southwest Florida Television Beach Family Group, you can see those pictures Dexter was talking about. It's just 2 photos of one of the parking lots of the piles of sand that they scooped out of one of the parking lots. I don't know which one it was. It looked like maybe parking lot number 2. But just mountains of sand. Mountains of sand have washed up into the park. All along, everywhere. Sand everywhere. Up in Fort Myers, on Fort Myers Beach, they've got a machine that actually sifts all that sand that they scoop up. Sifts out the debris before they put it back out on the beach. I hope they do that here because we're missing a lot of beach in places. A lot of beach. Well, you never saw this seawall here at La Playa. Look at this. Look how much sand is gone from here. All the beautiful landscaping that was back here. No more, no more, no more. It's going to be a while. See lights on in the parking garage of this building over here, so they got power there. I still hear generators running at La Playa. You can hear them and smell the diesel fumes. Big valley here where all the sand is gone. I don't know if they're going to recontour the beach here or not, or what they're going to do, what the plans are, the future plans. Right now, it's the big goal is just to get everybody back into their residences here. The beach is walkable, so that's a big plus. You know, I've been doing these walks now for, oh gosh, well over 5 years. Up at Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park, and I never thought I'd be walking the beach with it looking like this. I guess, you know, everybody that lives here, though, that thought is in the back of your mind, way in the back, that someday a hurricane's going to come and wreak havoc on our coastline here in Naples. Just kind of shrugged it off, I guess. In every hurricane season, you always hear people saying, we're long overdue, we're long overdue. Well, let's pray that that's the last one for a long, 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 long time. Couple little birdies running around. Those sandpipers, sanderlings. good workout here this morning. Up and down these little hills here. Holy smokes. Wait until you see who is standing next to me. We were all talking about you and said, where is Nana with her bag? If we ever needed Nana, it is now more than ever. Hello, dear. How are you? It's nice to see you. I know. You know, what do we do? What can we do? Make the best of it. At least that's right. That's what I'd say. We got a beach to walk on. Yeah, focus on that. Yeah. Just to the north. Yeah, just not even 20 miles away from us. Got nothing. Yeah. It's just eerie walking along here though, knowing these are empty.
Yeah. Although some of them could just
Some have power, I guess, some don't. I don't know. It is sad, but here we are.
Yeah. It's not going to be the way it was. But it is going to be. It's going to be a while.
What's going to be kind of interesting is it's going to be a new park. When we go in there, I'm not even going to recognize it.
Yeah.
It's going to be all new stuff.
Have they started any?
Oh yeah, they're working. Yep, they've been in there now for I don't know, over at least maybe 2 weeks now working. And they're doing a good job. They're cleaning the beach up, getting all the dead stuff out from between the trees. But what's wild is now you can just look through the park. There's no underbrush. You can see everything.
Yeah.
It's
Joyce.
Uh-huh.
Her condo looks over the park, and she said the same thing. It's straight through.
And the bathhouses, what's left of them, are right there on the beach. They're not back in the woods. So,
very, very different.
mountains of sand. They have mountains of sand that they're scooping up off the parking lots and roads.
Wow. Well, I miss it.
Oh, we all miss it. You're not the only one that misses it.
Every morning, and I miss seeing all of you.
And our
beach buddies.
our prayer trees, I don't even want to. I think about all of our little tortoises that were all along the beach there.
Yeah.
Sad.
That's what Devin was worried about. He was like, what happened to the tortoises that run to the sand?
Maybe they drifted inland or something. Hope for the best. I don't know.
Just
But
crazy.
yeah.
Just crazy. Well, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you. God bless you. Now get back to work. You got a lot of work ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm reading
Yeah.
obviously the question vectors. So just kind of picking up stuff that there was some big glass,
Oh yeah. Yeah, glasses. Yeah, get that glass.
I'm walking with beach.
Yeah. Be safe. Be cautious. Yep. Be cautious. All right. It is awesome to see you. It is awesome to see you. Our Nana. That was a pleasant surprise. I heard somebody behind me say, "Hey, stranger." I'm like, what? That was awesome. Just coming up on the Floridian here for those of you that are familiar with Vanderbilt Beach. The blue roof over there. This fog, these low-level clouds, whatever, they are hanging around for a long time this morning. And they're very persistent. Turtle Club up there ahead of us. That is the Vanderbilt Beach Resort and Turtle Club restaurant. An icon of Vanderbilt Beach.
For my job, there was always a conference on Marco Island that started January 3rd, 4th, something like that. So every year we would be coming down there for the meeting. So we came down a little early. This is before we owned the place here. And in that little book, tourism book that you get at the border, there was a coupon for the Vanderbilt Beach Resort. And I said, oh, it might be fun to stay up there for a couple of days, go to the restaurants, and then we'll go down to my meeting. Because we didn't have reservations out here. And we were just going to find someplace along I-75. So we stayed there, only one time, but we stayed there like 2-3 nights. And that was when we started to really get to know Naples. And ultimately, when we decided to buy a place here, we decided we didn't want our kids, who had little kids, have to drive all the way from the airport to Marco. We just thought it'd be easier for them if we lived in North Naples. And of course, our condo, first one was right up the street here, and the other one was now on the other side of 41, thank God. But I looked at that place. I know exactly even what room we stayed in.
Really? It hasn't changed a whole bunch.
Here comes a chopper. No, it looks exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Making sure we're behaving.
But we were on that far side. We were like the second or third room in on the bottom. So unbelievable. Because the coupon did not include a room that was on the top that had a better view.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Just kind of.
Yeah. Well, it's still here.
Yeah.
I know.
The entrance.
It just washed everything away here.
Wow.
I was actually here right as the surge was beginning. It was unbelievable. As it was coming up and starting to go into the road. And then a little later we were down. It was the water was up to here, way up Vanderbilt Beach Road. You saw that picture of the room, right?
Yeah.
That was...
Well, my son, bless his heart, one of my sons lives in Southwest. And I was to go on my pilgrimage that Sunday to Rome. And he called me Tuesday morning and he said, you have to get out today. You don't get out today, you're not going to make the flight. And I was leaving out of Chicago where another son was. So there was one seat on an American Airlines flight that left RSW at 4:30. It was literally the only plane left.
The last one out.
When they pulled back, there was not another plane in any gate. The airport, they were telling people the airport is closing. You'll need to leave.
Yeah, they're getting the planes out.
And it was like, and had he not gotten me out that afternoon, there's no question I probably would have been
stuck.
So.
Well, all right. I'll see you.
I'm glad I put my feet.
Yeah, kind of on the sand. You're on the beach. You're on the beach. Hey, man. Good seeing you. It's awesome. Nana. All right, it's time to start up live feed number 2 for the second half of our morning walk here in North Naples, Florida. We'll make our walk back up the beach. Back up to where we came in, up to Bluebell Avenue. The only way you can get onto the beach right now. Remember that. This is was the south entrance to Vanderbilt Beach. Nothing left of it now. It is closed off. Please stay out of here. How long it's going to be before they get this entrance cleaned up and reopened. Looks like they're doing some work there, though. That's a good sign. Sounds like they might be cutting concrete. All right, thanks for hanging out with me this morning. If you happen to send some stars, thank you. I appreciate that. Facebook stars, I get a penny for each star that you send to my videos. Not just my live feeds. You can send stars to any of my videos if you appreciate what I do. If you like what you see, Facebook stars, greatly appreciated. Tips, hugely appreciated. Every dollar counts. If you want to send a little tip, a token of appreciation, a thank you, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. I'm also on Venmo. Just put my name in, Robb, R-O-B-B, Stan, S-T-A-N. You'll find my account on Venmo. Apple Pay, you can find me on Apple Pay if you do Apple Pay. But above all, thanks for being a friend. Thanks for hanging out with me. Tell your friends about our beach walks in the morning. Southwest Florida Television, bringing wonderful people like you together in the mornings and sometimes in the evenings. One beach walk at a time. We've got an awesome beach family. Join our beach family group, the SWFL TV Beach Family. There's a link to that in the description of this post as well. All right, my friends, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. God bless.